maybe 10 years.
At least.
And he has been very successful in teaching people originally how to use the internet to get leads, and then he has become very successful and very well known for teaching people how to use social media. And Paula had talked to Max, and she had set up a call for me and for those people on our team who know the term ghostwriter. That's the person who is helping us personally do some things on social media. So for those of you that think Paula has become such a whiz at Facebook, most of what you see on Facebook from Paula is actually written by someone else who's helping us.
Why had to blow the cover?
I know. Paula wants to know why I had to blow her cover. And but Max spent an hour with us one day and an hour with us the second day. And in those 2 hours, I learned more about what to do and how to do it on Facebook than I have learned in all of the things that I've watched and listened to. So, I don't want to waste the time. I want you to get the full time with Max because he is just fabulous in terms of showing you not just how to use Facebook, but how to use it to prosper. Because unless you're going to make money, it's not really working. Max, back to you.
What we're going to try to do today is we're going to help you shorten your learning curve. As a matter of fact, some of you will actually be making sales or talking or arranging for calls with Paula and Kathy right after, within an hour or two after this webinar. So I want to welcome all of you to a special training. And I have to tell you something, I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to work with you. I'm going to be available to help you as long as you have any questions. What we're going to talk about today is the fast and easy way to build an international business on Facebook in less than an hour a day. Now I'm going to clearly demonstrate the simplest and the easiest way for anyone to make money using Facebook, or for that matter any other social network. What I'm going to teach you applies to every social network out there that exists today or that will come into being in the future. I'm going to show you how to identify perfect prospects for your business on Facebook anywhere in the world as easily as you could pick a green M&M from a huge bowl of candy. I'm going to show you how to bring them into your business in less than an hour a day. Now you can do this on a desktop, a laptop, an iPad, a smartphone, Android, or iPhone, and it's this last group of mobile phones that has me more excited for all of you than I've been in the 19 years I've been teaching this. Now the thing is that you can do this from anywhere. Doesn't matter. You can connect with perfect prospects anytime, everywhere. Different time zones. You can build an international business without ever getting on an airplane. This is a fun-filled, convenient, flexible, and stress-free way to increase sales and eliminate rejection. Now, Facebook is the world's largest and most popular social networking site with 1.3 billion people. And it's free. Facebook has influenced network marketing and every other type of business, and it's constantly changing. Constantly changing. And I'm constantly aware of these changes because on a daily basis, I'm hosting webinars, and I'm also doing private coaching sessions where I'm logged into people's Facebook accounts and I see through their eyes what's going on. It's always going to change. Now, there are 5 reasons that people create a Facebook page. They're on there to find a date. They're there to connect with their existing friends or make new ones. They're there to network with their existing networks because the communication features on Facebook are amazing. They're fabulous. They're there to maintain relationships with their family and friends and create new ones. And they're there to sell. Because who can resist free, easy access to 1.3 billion people? Now, it's easy to identify who to talk to because everyone on Facebook has a recognizable agenda. The picture, the contents of that page tells you why they're there. Now, how valuable would it be for you to be able to log on to Facebook and go down a list of 1,000 business owners and be able to pick out the people who would love to get into business with you. How good would it make you feel if you could walk into a room filled with 1,000 people and be able to walk up to the 200 people in the room that are engaged in network marketing? Or how about the 400 people in the room that would buy your product or service? How good would you feel if you knew you could identify these people in advance as easily as you could reach into that bowl of candy and pull out the appropriate colored M&M? Now, if you really want to build your business fast, you want to talk to unhappy network marketers, and you also want to talk to affiliate or internet marketers, people who want to make money, and they want to do it on the internet. They want to do it from home, and they're struggling, and they're spending more money than they're making, and they would love to know about you. They would love to know about your business, and you could talk to as many of these people on a daily basis as you're capable of reaching into that bowl of candy and pulling out the appropriate colored M&M. Connecting with the right people on Facebook is as easy as picking a green M&M from a bowl of candy. If you know in advance that someone's a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you developed a relationship with them before you talk about your business, you're going to sell to more people. You can identify perfect prospects for your business by the contents of their page in advance of contacting them. You got to remember to treat other people on Facebook like you would like to be treated. Now, most people trying to make money on Facebook are so focused on the fact that it gives everyone direct access to over 1.3 billion people, they forget that Facebook was created as a social network, and they're out there blatantly trying to sell stuff, and they fail miserably. And many get their Facebook pages canceled or suspended. Now, most people on Facebook are not interested in what you're selling. They're online to connect with others, not filter through masses of online promotions. And yet a significant portion of the people using Facebook would buy what you're selling if they knew about you, if they liked you, and if they trusted you. It's easy to establish relationships with anyone. Sell them anything when you follow my simple formula. The process of monetizing Facebook is as easy as picking a green M&M from a bowl of candy. The key is relationships with the right people. By definition, a social network is a person's family, neighbors, and friends with whom they're socially involved. It's a website where one connects with those sharing personal or professional interests, place of origin, education at a particular school, or similar values. The key words here are socially involved, sharing interests, similar values. The simple reason that people spend more time on Facebook than any other place on the internet is because they use it to connect with other people that they know and like. If Facebook was a country, they'd be the third largest country in the world. The average Facebook user is online for 53 minutes a day. The average session is 20 minutes, which would say that people are usually on Facebook several times during the day. Facebook users now account for more than half of the world's internet population. They have more visitors than Google. 80% of Facebook users are mobile, and in the 20 to 29 year age range, 96% of them are mobile. You know, it takes 90 minutes for the average person to answer an email, and it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to answer a text message. Facebook is a big bowl of candy. It's your bowl. It's a gold mine of prospects that you could reach into any time from any place. Now, Facebook offers you the easiest, the cheapest, the fastest way to sell anything because of the access it gives you to so many people. Facebook provides simple tools so that you can search for perfect prospects, connect with them at will, and make sales daily. But there are rules and codes of conduct that you must follow when you connect with others, or they'll suspend or terminate you. You have to think relationships first, sales second. I'm going to jump over to Facebook for just a minute. Back in 2009, Facebook added this live chat feature right here. When they did, they had 200 million users. They were chasing MySpace, who had 260 million users. When they added this feature in the next 14 months, Facebook jumped from 200 million users to 500 million users. They sucked the life out of MySpace. And today, they're constantly adding new people. And you can literally see, look at all my friends who are hooked up to Facebook on their mobile device. Everything that you say to somebody, all the text messages that you send to anybody, right here. Charlie, I'm excited. Just made one post this week, had 26 people respond, 7 appointments, and 1 sale. My enrollee was someone from college that I knew 18 years ago. You know, Facebook stores these, saves them for you. You can be talking to dozens and dozens of people. Jackie, in 60 days, she doubled her income, quadrupled sales. Tom made one post, had 20 people respond, spoke to 13 of them, signed up 4. One was the #1 bodybuilder in New Zealand. And Glenn signed up 3 people, have 5 more looking at the business this week, and it's only Thursday. Now, there is so much opportunity for you to talk to people and communicate with people all around the world. I'm going to give you an example of what happened when someone did a search for people who like nutrition and live in Kansas City, and you have more than 1,000 people, 1,000 ladies to choose from. But you got to think, when you connect with people on Facebook, especially people you don't know, relationships first, sales second. Now, Facebook is today's ultimate social network. It's king. There's nothing like it out there. Today, millions of people are making money on Facebook, and so can you. What you're about to learn and master is a simple formula that helped me add thousands of new customers to a business from all around the United States in less than 2 years. This is back in the old AOL days. The same formula I used is now being easily and successfully duplicated by millions of people just like you. It only requires a few hours of your time to get it going, and it produces immediate results. The best part is, it's not technical or complicated. You won't be building websites or trying to learn how to drive traffic. If you already have an existing Facebook page, you can be attracting customers and business builders to you later today or tomorrow by following the formula and doing a few simple things. Sherry wrote, after making one post, I heard from 6 people, signed 3 of them up into my business. She's working on the other 3. If you're starting from scratch and you don't have an existing Facebook profile, the formula will empower you to talk to more people within hours of creating one and start making sales right away. Barry here was an absolute rookie at this. She reconnected with an old friend she hadn't talked to in 3 years. Within 5 minutes of live chat, her friend shows up at a meeting and she signs her up in the business. Now, this is the easy, rejection-free way to connect with your friends and make sales every day. Brian was able to sign up 7 people in 7 days. Now, I don't show you these because I'm trying to impress you with how fabulous my formula is. I'm trying to impress upon you what you can be doing. This is the easy, rejection-free way to connect with total strangers. You know, Chuck has been on the internet now for maybe 30 years. He's an IT guy. He's tried everything. And he said, you know, your training works if we do. I have a person joining today and another person who just wrote, I'm ready, Chuck, where do I go? What I'm teaching you does not require you to spend hundreds of hours learning how to do something, okay? You're going to be able to do this right away. And the exciting thing is that when you bring somebody into your business, you're going to be able to show them how to do it within 48 hours. This is a simple way to turn your customers into business builders when they see how easy it is to do. Now, if you already have an existing Facebook page, you can be attracting customers and business builders to you later today or tomorrow by doing a few simple things. Thanks to increased bandwidth, your smartphone has become your pocket computer. Your smartphone connects you to Facebook, and Facebook connects you to the world. And with Facebook's chat, you can talk to people wherever you go. I have to tell you, about a week ago, downloaded the latest Facebook app, and I am blown away by what's available to you. 80% of Facebook users are mobile. And you're connected to everyone when you take your smartphone and load up the app that goes with it. Facebook users are talking to each other every day. Text messaging, chatting on Facebook is just like talking. And for your information, typing in all caps is considered shouting. Texting is easier, it's more convenient, it's totally stress-free, and so much fun that it can actually become addicting to talk to people this way. Now, it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text. Top income earners will tell you that if you want to be successful in your business, you must talk to 5 people about your business every day. Well, you can do that on Facebook in less than an hour. And if you want to be wildly successful, you must talk to 10 people about your business every day. And you can do that on Facebook in less than 2 hours. Finding perfect prospects on demand, knowing in advance who you want to talk to. It's never been easier. Never. Now, Facebook's new graph search makes it even simpler for you to pick out the people who like the things you do, who share your values and interests, strike up a connection, discover if they've got any needs, bring them into your business. But it's also going to be a great way for you to get your people started doing the same thing. If you know who you're looking for, it's easy to locate perfect prospects for your business. Professionals, mortgage bankers, lawyers, doctors, dentists, chiropractors, nurses, trainers, realtors, business owners, entrepreneurs, other networkers, affiliate marketers, people who want to work from home, customers for whatever you're selling is a click away. You can locate power prospects that fit your personal demographics. And it only takes minutes a day. You can search for prospects with mutual interests or similar values. Facebook's searching feature for graph search enables you to hone in on precisely the kinds of people you want to talk to. Whether it's age, whether it's marital status, whether it's activity, what they do, whether it's the things that they like or are interested in. The keyword search will literally put thousands upon thousands of people at your fingertips. You type in the word, and lo and behold, it brings up a list of thousands of people. Out of a pool of 2 million, they will give you access to more than 1,000. And all you have to do is change those parameters. Make it male, you get more than 1,000 men. Make it female, more than 1,000 women. But the power of this is that you can literally go down this list of people and pick out in advance the people who need and want what you have. You can locate people by city. Search for people by country. You can search for people who like the music you like. And out of the 4.5 million people who like Elton John, you could pick out the people who need and want what you have. Searching for people who like Elton John is almost 4 million. And again, you could filter these down. Search for people who like the books you like. Search for people who like the activities that you like. And literally know in advance who wants to talk to you. Doing a keyword search will put all kinds of people at your fingertips. Fitness instructors, more than 1,000. Fitness instructors in LA, more than 100, less than 1,000. Nurses, pick the profession. People in real estate, break it down by gender. Break it down by marital status. Filter it down by city until you get the people who share your values and interests. And then you're free to connect with the friends of your friends who possess these same characteristics. Search for people who in sales, more than 1,000. Break it down by gender. Break it down by relationship. Women who live in Hong Kong in sales, more than 1,000. Women in California in sales, more than 1,000. Women in LA in sales, more than 1,000. Now, many people are open to connecting with complete strangers and making new friends, and many people aren't. And it's easy to recognize who is who. Now, there are 4 types of people that you're going to encounter on Facebook. The first one, these are the people that you really want to connect with. We call them the eager socializer. Their profiles are full of information. Many have a follow me button. They have a visible about me module. They actively post and share things. They'll allow you to like, share, and comment on their page, even though you don't know them. They've recently logged into their account. They've got many friends, and they're open to making new ones. Reaching out to eager socializers is truly as easy as reaching into that bowl of candy and pulling out the green M&M. The next group, the e-marketing socializer. Well, they're there to sell something. They could be realtors, insurance agents, car salespeople, authors, affiliate marketers, internet network marketers, experts, trainers, life coaches, everybody on Facebook that is selling something, they put it right out there on their page. Their profiles are all business. They provide minimal personal information about themselves, and typically when you write to them, they respond back with a link about their business. And we've developed a script over the years called Recruiting the Recruiter, which when you follow it, you can literally turn the tables on these people and discover enough about them to where you know they need what you're selling more than you need what they're selling. Now, the next group, the reluctant socializer. Minimal information on their profile. They only want to be connected to the people they know. Their family members, their existing friends and coworkers. Now, we're going to give you a strategy in a few minutes that's going to enable you to reach out and connect with everybody that you know from your past. Network Marketing 101. Make the list. Contact your friends. And when you're reaching out to people you know, and they are obviously a reluctant socializer, it's okay to contact them because they know you. You're an existing friend. You're a coworker. Now, when you're doing your searches and you come across someone with minimal information and you don't know them, don't send them a friend request. Don't try to contact them. They don't want to know you, and they will complain to Facebook about you. And the last group are what we call the missing in action socializer. They haven't been active for an extended period of time. A few years ago, somebody told them how great Facebook was to make money. So they created this great Facebook profile, and some of them went out and invested a lot of time and money in building up a whole list of friends. And then after a year or so, without making a dime, they just basically abandoned their Facebook page. So contacting people that have been inactive is a waste of your time because they're not going to respond. The eager socializer and the e-marketing socializer, those are the people you want to connect with. Now, the more selective you are about who you contact and talk to, the more successful you're going to be. The more information a person provides about themselves on their profile, the more open they are in connecting with a stranger. They go together. What you see is what you get. Lots of information. Great sign. The more you have in common with someone, the easier it's going to be to connect with them on any social network. Now, once your profile page is live, your daily activity will actually cause people to contact you. People do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And you can do business with as many people as you want every single day. You know, Kelly was able to quit her job as a realtor because she knows that she can log on to Facebook anytime and make a sale. Tom came out of boot camp last summer. He added 8 people to his business in one day. 2 were old high school friends that he hadn't talked to in 50 years. 2 were old work friends. 1 was a big networker who he met years ago. And 3 were total strangers. All in one day. He does all of his business on his laptop and his phone. He participated in a special event we had in March And he sent me this. I did one post, had 20 people respond, spoke to 13 of them, signed up for it. Jeremy came out of boot camp, signed up a woman with a team of 12, brought her into the business. And 60 days later, he tripled his income, or tripled his business, and he's doing it all on his cell phone. Mary came out of a webinar, and over the next 2 days signed up 2 people that she knew, brought her into the business. She'd been in her business for 12 months without any sales. And in 2 days, applying what we're sharing with you here, she was able to literally rank advance in her company. I was doing a coaching session with Rhonda when she was in Thailand. She made one post, enrolled 2 people, and has 3 more people looking at the business. So what we're talking about is we're talking about posting. The 2 top leaders in Jamie's company on his leadership board use what I'm going to share with you. Pat Anderson is the number 3 income earner in her company, and all of her leaders that even are remotely interested in social media go through my boot camps. I love the bottom line. Thanks to you, our team recruited a master distributor from another company in Thailand. All right, Sean, 7 people in 7 days. Some of these are duplicated. This I wanted you to see. He can get a person talking, interested in his business in 7 minutes. Signed up 2 people that night, and over the next month, got a rank advance in his company. So you all basically head down the same route. If you like instant gratification, you make a post, people respond. Sheila here made a post. Within 5 minutes, a woman sent her phone number. Signed up a woman I met an hour ago. I have to now call the other 2 who responded to my post. Jennifer came out of boot camp. Now Jennifer, 3 people while she was in boot camp, 8 committed to getting into the business. And over on the right, she has made a very nice living creating capture pages, sales funnels, and websites. She was good at that. And when you talk to people that do this, and you show them a faster, easier way for them to make money in conjunction with your business, they're going to love you. Now, there are 4 social networking laws that you must follow if you want to make sales every day. The first one is what you see is what you get. What they see on your page is what they expect you want to talk about. So, it's all about the contents of your page. Their pictures, words, posts, links, websites, and friends. It broadcasts your online agenda. It broadcasts theirs. Simply by looking at the contents of a person's page, you know what their agenda is, you know why they're there, and having that information in advance of contacting them is gold. When you reach out to a stranger, everyone, 95% of the people that you approach that you don't know, will accept your friend request if you share mutual values, interests. What you see is what you get. Social networking law number 2. There are 2 reasons that strangers don't respond to you. Number 1, they don't like what they see on your page. They have a different agenda than you. They don't know you. They don't want to know you. And so if you're reaching out to these people and they don't respond to you, then you're reaching out to the wrong people. So we'll refer you back to social networking law number 1. The other possibility is they haven't used their account recently. Maybe they're missing an action socializer. These are the 2 reasons a stranger doesn't respond. Social networking law number 3 and number 4 not only apply on Facebook, but they apply phone conversations, face-to-face situations. Don't focus on making a sale when you talk to people. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. What we mean by this is the key to avoiding rejection is to never talk about your business in any detail until you've learned that the person you're talking to has a need or an interest in your business or your products. And if you follow this rule, follow this law, you will never experience rejection because you're never going to talk about your business to anyone that hasn't indicated a need or an interest. And social networking law number 4, again, applies face-to-face. Listen more than you talk. You're in a listening business, not a talking business. You're in a sorting business, not a convincing business. I'm going to give you some scripts and some questions to use to ask people that will literally clarify whether or not they're a candidate for your business, either as a customer or as a business builder. Most successful people in your business are good listeners. And to help you remember this, just try to remember that you were given 2 ears and 1 mouth because you're supposed to listen twice as much as you talk. 4 social networking laws that you must pay attention to. In boot camp, we see it all the time. People approaching people that they shouldn't be approaching. People talking more than they're listening. And once they change that behavior, everything changes for them. Now, when you follow to the letter these 4 laws and my $1 million social media recruiting formula, your success is a few clicks away. By applying the formula, you'll quickly find ideal prospects that are a perfect fit for your business fast. You'll connect with everyone you know in your existing warm market and have them buy for you if they're so inclined. You'll connect with complete strangers and bring them into your business in less than an hour a day. You'll target perfect prospects with the precision of a laser and ensure everyone you contact accepts your friend requests and answers your messages. You'll save time by avoiding negative and pessimistic people. You'll avoid getting suspended or terminated for contacting people you don't know. Just follow the formula. And you will be making more money. You will enjoy rank advancements in your business like many of you have never experienced before. Your success is a few clicks away. And if you're already on Facebook and you're not making any money, remember, there's a reason and an easy solution. So simply follow what has been called over the last 19 years the MAX method that I'm sharing with you now. All right? Now, if you're impatient for results, if you like instant gratification, and if you're internet challenged, this is your simple solution. Okay? Now, you have to follow to the letter my $1 million social media formula. I'm giving you a recipe for success. The cake calls for baking soda. If you use flour, if you use sugar, if you use salt, anything that's white, it's not the same thing. Cake's not going to come out. The formula works on every other social network, and the strategies and scripts work face-to-face too. So here it is. C plus C plus C plus C equals 7 figures. Create your page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. 4 C's to lasting business success. We're going to go over every one of these elements. First, let's talk about creating your page. Well, your page is free to create, and if you don't have one, take you 20 minutes to set one up. It's simple to create. It's free to post. It brings you instant results. It's going to tells your story to the world. Gives you immediate credibility. It's your platform for direct communication, and it's your magnet to attract others. You know, Paula and I were joking the other day about how things have changed, because when I first discovered all of this, it was back in the old AOL days. People didn't put their names out there for people to see. You had a screen name. People didn't have pictures. You had 600 characters of information in a profile. Today, you've got pictures, you got names, you got more information on a person's Facebook page than you need. And you got better ways to search, and you've got, instead of 36 million people on AOL, 1.3 billion people on Facebook. Brings you instant results. You make a post, people react, people respond, you're having a conversation. Tells your story. Gives you immediate credibility, and it's your platform for direct communication with people you know, people you want to know. And it's your magnet to attract other people, and we're going to introduce you to a concept called attraction marketing. Now, when creating your page, you want to post a great personal photo. You want to adjust all your settings so that everything you do is seen by the public. You want to turn on Facebook's mobile features. You want to fill in all of the modules on your profile page so that you're visible to everybody. You want to tell your compelling story in the About Me module. You want to post a great cover photo. And you want to hide your friends. Because a lot of the people that you're going to be networking with are going to be affiliate and internet marketers who will prospect your friends. And you want to remove any references to your network marketing business, your business, okay? Now, I know there's a lot of network marketers, leaders, and companies, they want you to put that stuff on your page, and let me explain why. And let me just say that under certain circumstances, it's okay to make reference to your company, especially, it depends on your circumstances. But for the person that is looking to go out there and connect with their friends, and then reach out and connect with strangers that they want to know, social network law number one: what they see is what they expect you want to talk about. So you can be prejudged as that person's one of those people. Keep it off. Share it when it's appropriate. Now, you're going to position yourself as somebody that everybody would like to know. You describe yourself. You tell your personal story. Remember that while company facts tell, stories sell. Posting on your page is simple attraction marketing. Post things daily to create curiosity and interest, and your daily activity will cause people to contact you. You write your page for the audience you want to attract. An effective profile attracts massive numbers of people. Your profile makes you irresistible to perfect prospects. If my target market was surfers, I could have unbelievable covers with oceans and waves and surfing, posting all kinds of things that would literally attract surfers. So I could reach out and connect with any surfer, and they're going to look at my page and go, whoa, this is somebody I want to know. Proper daily posting ensures that total strangers will be curious, intrigued, eager, and excited to meet you, hear about your business and products, and buy what you're selling. Daily posting can result in daily sales. Now, you can position yourself as a professional. You know, for all of you stay-at-home moms out there, you're all entrepreneurs. You're business owners. You can mix and match these words. You're all global internet entrepreneurs, global internet investors. You invest in people. You're e-commerce entrepreneurs. You're consultants. You're recruiters. You're social media experts. The bottom line is you are all professionals. Your page should not make false income or success claims, should not make false product claims, should not be used in spam, and should not, again, list the websites to your network marketing business. Because all that's going to do is it's going to attract other network marketers to you who are going to try to pitch you on what they're doing. So, create your page. Second step, connect with people. Connect first with all the people that you know. And this is huge. Then connect with the friends of your friends, and then connect with the strangers you want to know. So let's talk about connecting with the people you know. Network marketing 101, fundamentals. You're bringing somebody into the business. Even if you've been in the business for 5 years, make a list of everyone you know. Include all your old friends, people from school, people from past jobs, people you used to do business with, people in prior network marketing companies, former neighbors. Connect with your current friends, people you work with, people you do business with. Find them on Facebook. Pull out every business card you have. Neighbors, select relatives. Find them on Facebook. All right? You can find them by searching for them by name. And then you could also locate many of your friends by importing your email contacts to Facebook. Now the key is when you have that list and you got a lot of potential, your ideal client or prospect that's a perfect fit for your business, the types of person you're looking for is someone who is ambitious beyond their current circumstances. They're entrepreneurial by nature. They'd rather work for themselves than work for somebody else. They've been successful at something. And they're passionate about your product, your service. Okay? So, as you decide, out of all of the people on that list, you want to pick out the people initially that have those attributes. You want to connect with people who are in transition. You want to connect with people who are suffering from job burnout. You want to connect with unhappy network, affiliate, or internet marketers. You want to connect with people who are, again, passionate about your product, entrepreneurial, been successful at something, traditionally use what you sell. And they have a problem that you can help solve. Either as a customer and a product user, or as somebody that wants to make some money and build a business. So here's what you do. You got that list. You've located the people. You send them all a friend request and a short message at the same time. You do them both. Or if you're concerned about sending out too many friend requests, you could say, hey, I'm having a problem sending you a friend request. Please send me one. So you can just send a message. But it's always a good idea when you send a friend request to also send a message. You wait for a response. Now remember that accepting your friend request is a response, but denying it is a response too. And if you don't have enough in common with somebody, if you're not so careful, you'll be denied. And when you know what you're looking for, you'll never be denied. You want to maintain a list of everyone you send a friend request to. And as you get accepted, check off their names. Cancel the request if after 3 weeks they don't accept your friend request. Now you got to be proactive. So after someone accepts your friend request, write back. Whether they've written back to you or not. Hey, Jim, it's nice to have you as a friend. What are you doing these days? And it's critical for you. The first thing you want to know about everybody is what do they do? Now after they've answered your first question and you know what they do, simply follow the additional questions provided in my scripts book and you can qualify them as a customer, a business builder, or possibly just a referral source. The scripts and questions will help you learn more about everyone you talk to. How many of the 4 characteristics do they possess? Do they have a problem that could be solved by working with you? Do they have a need for your product or service? Do they currently use something? All right. Now, let's talk about connecting with the friends of your friends. Well, it's easy to connect with the friends of your friends and bring them into your business as customers or business builders. But just because someone is a friend of a friend doesn't mean they want to know you or hear from you. The contents of someone's page indicates if they're open to hearing from others. So if they're a reluctant socializer, forget about it. They don't want to hear from people, and they don't want to, that includes the friends of their friends. If you can't see the details of their profile, they're not open to hearing from you. All right, now let's talk about connecting with strangers. It's easy to connect with complete strangers who appear to be the best prospects. Make new friends instantly and bring them into your business as customers or business builders. Same thing. The more selective you are about the strangers you contact and talk to, the more successful you're going to be. The more information a person provides about themselves on their profile, the more open they are to connecting with a stranger. The more you have in common with someone, the easier it's going to be to connect with them on any social network. Again, if you already have an existing Facebook page, you could be attracting customers and business builders to you later today or tomorrow simply by making a few posts. All right, now let's just quickly recap and go over the steps. First, you find your friends by doing a name search. You search for great prospects who are eager socializers or e-marketing socializers. You send them a friend request and a message and follow them all at the same time. After they accept your request, communicate with them. Follow the scripts, ask questions, and qualify them as a prospect, and the contents of your page and daily activity is going to create curiosity. Respond to what they do on Facebook and engage them. Send them, when they make posts or when they do things, react, respond. Send them messages and end each message with a question. Use every opportunity to deepen the connection with a message and wait for them to ask you about your business, and please be patient because attraction marketing really works. Refrain from talking about your business until they ask you. Now, when they ask about your business, simply follow the scripts. Always answer everyone's questions. End every response with a question that always brings the conversation back to talking about them. When you learn they're a serious prospect, don't talk about your business until you know what their network marketing history is. So you can reach out to strangers and you personalize this. We've got about 5 different templates. Hey, your page came up on Facebook as someone I should like to know. after looking at it, I have to agree. Let's be friends. You can do it internationally, but say, hey, I'm expanding my business to Hong Kong. Again, maintain a list of the people that you reach out to. Be proactive and write back after they accept you. Hey, thanks for adding me as a friend. What do you do? Again, stick to the scripts. We're going to go over a list of the basic questions that you want to ask. Here's a simple way to get a stranger to send you a friend request. Send them a note. Hey, your page came up as someone I should like to know, and after looking at your page, I'd have to agree. I got a lot of friends in real estate. Let's be friends, but I'm having a problem sending you a friend request. Please send me one. We have templates for all of these. There are many ways to connect with people. A friend request. Follow them. Send them a message. Like, chat, comment, share, post, tag. All of these are registered and promoted from Facebook to the people you're trying to connect with. All right, let's talk about step 3. Communicate. Communicate with the people that you've connected with. You want to identify perfect prospects, talk to them at your convenience, and qualify them with questions. You know, having direct free access to millions of people doesn't mean much if you don't know what to say and when to say it. And that's why I'm going to give you some basic questions, strategies, and scripts that will subtly and secretly qualify everyone you talk to. Guaranteed to have you talk to fewer people about your business and making more sales. Now here's an example. I was logged into David's account. We were doing in a coaching session. And what we did was we made a post. We reached out to 3 people in 15 minutes, connected with all 3 of them. In the center, we made a post. Camerly is somebody that he knew for a couple of years. They hadn't talked in 2. She liked one of his posts. So we write back, hey, Camerly, I'm glad you like my post. What are you up to these days? And notice down here at the bottom, she's on her cell phone right outside of Las Vegas. All right, that was one. Then we went and we did a search for people that own their own business, and Amy came up. Now, Amy was already his friend, but he hadn't talked to her in a year. A year ago, he'd sent her a message. She'd accepted his friend request, never went beyond that. So we looked at her page, and we saw she had just made a great post. So we wrote, hey, Amy, look, it's been a while since we talked. I love your last post. What are you doing these days? Conversation starts. And finally, going down that list of business owners, we came across Yvonne, who was a very entrepreneurial woman, and we sent her a friend request. We sent her the letter. Within a minute, she accepted. So we got 3 conversations going, all within 15 minutes. You know, I made this post 2 weekends ago, and you'll notice down at the bottom, people shared it and people liked it. These are all activities or actions that you can react to. And then I made this one. And again, people liked it and people shared it, and I made this little post. I'm ready to help 5 more people make their fortunes on the internet. And within 30 seconds, Reynold in Malaysia wants to know how. All right? Now, I'm going to blow this up. He sent this a little after I sent this to him in a message. I'd be happy to tell you all about it. I'm curious, why do you want to know? And then I went out to breakfast. He answered 11 minutes later. I didn't see it. I was on my boat. And I noticed, well, I got a message from Facebook. So this is right off of my smartphone. An entire conversation, qualifying him as a candidate, qualifying him as a prospect. You can do this from anywhere. Do this from anywhere. Said, hey, I'm going back up. And sure enough, we finished there. Having direct access to billions of people on a social network doesn't mean much. You can talk to lots of people, but if you don't know how to close them into your business, it's one big waste of time. By asking simple questions, you can easily and efficiently bring new people into your business on a daily basis without having to deal with 1,000 questions or objections. Closing the sale is the lifeblood of your business and the fuel for you to live your dreams, and it's easier to close sales when you're talking to the right people. When you understand social networking law number 3 and 4, you will become unstoppable closers. Nick Messina, logged on. On the left, he's talking to somebody who was the number 31 top income earner worldwide in Excel when they were in business. In the center, he's literally responding to somebody who wanted to know about his post. And on the right, he's having the exact same conversation that he's having with Jen in the center, only this one's in Spanish. Brenda, prospecting in Mexico. Setting someone up on the left, qualifying him, trying to discover what does he do. In the center, closing the deal with somebody who's going to get into her business in Mexico. And on the right, again, trying to engage a total stranger. Closing, step 4. Talk to 5 people, make a sale every day, and take your business to the next level. Create your page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. Now, the secret to closing more sales is to talk to more of the right people. Now, you can talk to lots of people on a social network. But if you don't know how to close them, again, it's a waste of time. By asking simple questions, you can easily and efficiently bring new people into your business. The secret to closing is the lifeblood of your business. Now, you want faster results? Talk to people with large circles of influence. Bring them into your business and help them bring in their friends. Now, I'm going to give you the recipe for success. And it's a book of scripts that will have you making sales every day. As people answer your questions, they qualify themselves as customers, business builders, or referral sources. I'm going to give you the basic 12 questions that if you never use the scripts book, this would be all you need. You can easily qualify anyone as a prospect by asking 7 simple questions. Now, I'm not talking about customers. I'm talking about business builders. What do they do? And you really need to understand what it is they do. That's where number 2, what does it entail? How long have you done it? What did you do before? Typically, by the time you know the answers to these 3 questions, you're going to know whether or not you want to talk to this person about your business. How are you being affected by what's happening with the economy? How do you like what you're doing? Have you ever thought about doing anything else? Round out your basic 7. And by the time you know the answers to these questions, you'll know whether or not you really want to talk to the person with an idea of bringing them into your business. Now, if at any time before, it could be with the first question, you find out what they do and they go into a whole thing, and man, they're primed and ready. They're looking for business. Before you talk about it, you have to ask these 4 questions. Are they familiar with network marketing? What experience did they have? Why do they think they weren't successful? And would they be open to looking at another company that didn't have the obstacles they experienced previously? If you learn they need or want what you're selling, you put them in your prospect list. Focus on these people, but you got to ask those last 4 questions. I promise you, it's going to be critical. Sell to the people that give you the best answers. If you learn they don't need or want what you're selling, you put them in your not a prospect today list. Put these people on the back burner and wait for them to ask you about your business, and many will. Now, this is the easy way to sell to your existing friends and a simple way to establish instant relationships with total strangers based on your profile. And these people want to buy from you. You know, Brent Bryson's a good friend. And 2 years ago in January, it took him a week to get it. 3rd week, he began another week to refine it. By the 3rd week, he made 3 sales. And what was funny was he was telling me his son couldn't get his son interested in the business. Brent has got the fastest growing group in New Skin. And he couldn't get his son interested in a New Skin business. But his son was on Facebook all the time. I did 2 private sessions with his son, and before the end of the month, he signed 9 people up into New Skin, and he basically quit his full-time job. He sent me this 3 months later. Blake started in January, replaced his full-time income, and in March, his business went up 35%. And by April, he had the fastest growing group in New Skin, and he hasn't looked back. Brian, 7 people in 7 days. Rosie Gonzalez, 1 year after she applied what you're learning here, has 15,000 people in her business. Freddie Malero learned it 6 years ago. Now, today he's a 7-figure income earner in his business. Dana Barish, top recruiter in her company. 6 out of 7 years. Now, Lori goes online. She's brand new. This was back in 2009. Does a search for people who like nutrition. Hooks up with somebody in Kansas City, signs her up in the business. That was 2009. 2013, she's making a six-figure income. You're passionate about your product. You love your company. You love your management. You keep your team. And you have unlimited access to people. You're all learning something, like you're learning how to use a phone, like you're learning how to use a new computer. You buy a new car, you got to learn what all the gadgets do. But it works everywhere. Derek's standing in line, Black Friday. He's waiting for a television set for 3 hours. Uses the scripts. She's got a smartphone, signs her up in the business. Now, we're going to give you all kinds of examples. Here's an example. Jeff contacts Carrie. Carrie's having his birthday. We've got a happy birthday script. Questions. How long have you been in sales? What does your job entail? Gets an answer. What did you do before? Well, I worked in management. So we discover that his previous job was management. Now he's doing customer service. Why'd you change jobs? Got laid off. How does your current job compare with your previous one? I'm making less money. Hey, would you like to know how to make money on the internet? Yeah. This is how easy it can go. Steve brought 4 people into his business over a weekend. Shannon signed up 4 people into her business in 48 hours. Andy Van Dyke signs up a guy in her business from Cyprus. He had 50,000 people in his former business. The process of monetizing Facebook only takes a few hours of your time to get going. It produces immediate results. And the best part is it's not technical. Okay? We're going to show you how to get started fast. And if you're already on Facebook and you're not making any money, there's a reason and an easy solution. Just follow the simple steps. You're going to be able to reach millions of people in minutes. Now, this is an easy, rejection-free way to approach your friends and bring them into your business, or complete strangers. You want to meet people that share your values, are ambitious, people who use what you sell, are in transition. Easy to pick these people. Easy. You can instantly make new friends, bring them into your business and sell them your products, because you're going to identify everyone's needs and wants with questions. If you like the person and their answers, develop a relationship. They could be a business builder, a customer, or a referral source. Now, all of the scripts in that scripts book I'm talking about are a variation of those 12 questions that I just brought up. When I first started to train, we used those 12 questions, and they still work to this day. Follow the script, you'll make a sale. Quick example. Working with Rob, we made a post, Bora Bora. He hears within a minute from Nora, who he hadn't talked to in 18 years. So a live chat ensued. And within 7 minutes, going back and forth, hey, he's got a success story. I lost 100 pounds a few years ago. She wants to lose weight. They exchanged email addresses, gets in the business. Questions for the unemployed. We have several examples. Pat writes to Eric, I'm unemployed, like to make some money. How long have you been unemployed? What did you do before? How are you surviving financially? What experience have you had with network marketing? Just by following some simple scripts. What experience have you had with Amway or Mary Kay? A lot. I sold Amway. I don't have to like to deliver products. Notice, he's typing from his computer. She's on her phone. They end up setting up a time to talk the next day. Signed her up in the business. Eric signed up 3 people his first week doing this. Now, once your profile is complete, your daily posting and online activity is going to make people curious about what you're doing, and they will contact you. With daily posting, you proactively reach out to your friends in a non-spammy way and simply watch them ask you about your business. Attraction marketing can reduce and eliminate rejection. Remember, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. and you can do as much business as you want. Posting several times a day on your page is a proactive way to reach out to your friends using attraction marketing techniques that creates curiosity and draws perfect prospects who want to ask you about your business and your products. Sherry makes a post, signs up 3 out of 6. So let's take a minute and talk about attraction marketing. Attraction marketing is about captivating your target market to want to do business with you because of who you are and what they see on your Facebook page. A person's perception of you on Facebook is all about what they see. The concept behind this is simple. Before pitching your product or service, you must simply brand and promote you. When done properly with a simple Facebook profile, your prospects will approach you willingly without having to sell. No pressure, no stress. Instead, the process flows naturally. It's an incredibly powerful method. Demonstrate to others who you are, what you do, how you've built and continue to maintain your lifestyle with simple posts. And then help those who want the same do the same. No one likes to be sold, and that goes for all the people on Facebook. Remember, people buy from people they know, like, and trust. When you're talking to your prospects, simply discover if they have a problem that you have a solution for. The key to attraction marketing is to build a positive and trusting connection with your ideal prospects. Here's how you do it. While the majority of marketers out there are busy trying to make a sale, you stand out by removing the sales agenda from your page. During a casual conversation with anyone, you can determine their needs and wants by asking questions. See if you can help or serve them. By being the go-to person and directing people to helpful solutions, you can establish yourself as a trusted friend or an expert in your field and become more attractive to the very people you want to draw in and sell to. Above all, stop talking about yourself, your experiences, your business, your qualifications, because your conversation should not be about you, it should be about them. Your Facebook page tells your story for you. It gives you instant credibility, likability, and stature, and it sets the stage for ideal conversations. If you make the need, and this is in the real world too, make the needs and wants of your prospect a priority during a conversation, and you'll discover in advance of talking about your business if they have a problem you can help them solve. Focus on connecting with and attracting the right people who need your solutions, and you'll have pre-qualified prospects approaching you when they're ready. When you know what you're looking for, you're a simple click away from making a connection. There are millions of perfect prospects waiting to hear from you right now. Now, once you make the connection, the power of attraction marketing and curiosity goes to work, and you're going to get instant results. Dave, makes a post, and I'm talking to one of the top networkers in Europe, a helicopter pilot in New York, a networker in Ottawa, insurance broker, all before 9. 6 out of 6 people accept his friend request. Glenn signs up 3, 5 more looking. Brian learned this 2 years ago. He's still going at it. Once you learn this, you're done. You can attract people daily. Everybody that Jackie reaches out to accepts her friend request. Talk to people daily. Stephen makes 1 post, 3 sales, and one of his buddies brings in 12 people. Attraction marketing duplicates. The Max method duplicates. But if you say the wrong thing, you're going to drive people away. Ben is adding 10 to 15 people every day to his contact list, picked up 3 customers. Bill enrolled, actually 3 people in one night. Howard, I've got a video, a 42-minute video on Howard. Howard started in network marketing in February of 2009. His company was expanding around the world. 11 months later, he got his first 6-figure monthly check. He'd never been in network marketing before. How did he do it? His company was expanding around the world, and every time his company opened up a country, he had realtors, pastors, ministers, salespeople, and network marketers from other companies as some of the first distributors in his company in those countries. Sent me this last February. Now he's got a net worth. It's changed his life. He brought his daughter and his son-in-law into the business. Attracting customers is easy. Mark makes a post, ready to help 3 more people lose 30 pounds. Sign up 25 customers in 30 days. Then I pointed out to him, I says, listen, attracting business builders is as easy as attracting customers. I did a coaching session with him, and he signed up 6 business builders. Attracting unhappy network marketers is easy too. Jacques hooks up with 2 whales. A whale is somebody that makes 5 or 6 figures a month. Brought him into his business. Dave Angelo signed up 4 network marketers in one afternoon. Rick, been targeting network marketers this week using the Max method. Got 12 people to talk to in one day. 2 signed up. And of course, Andy Van Dyke with her $50,000 network, 50,000 customer network marketer. Deborah Kay, one of her leaders in Mexico, went through boot camp, signed up a heavy hitter in another company. Attracting unhappy affiliate marketers is easy too. Candy added 10,000 people to her business in 75 days by connecting with affiliate and internet marketers who aren't making any money. I know I'm going over, but I really want to get this in. You have your choice of who you're going to connect with. After one session, she had 5 people looking at her business. Within 48 hours later, she signed one of them up. Now remember, if you're already on Facebook and you're not making any money, there's a reason. If you're not having the results, it's either the contents of your page, the people you're contacting, or the way you talk to people. The more you do this, the more fun it is. The more selective you are about who you talk to, the more profitable it's going to be. Now, I want to invite you. I do webinars where I answer questions, and let me just take a quick peek and see who's here. Good, we don't have a lot of questions. Okay, I do webinars 3 times a day, and you go to maxsteingardt.com/webinars and participate. I put together a very special training offer for all of you, and I want to direct you to maxsteingardt.com/Paula Pritchard, and let me just take a minute and share what it is. I train people different ways, and over the years, we've developed audio tapes, books. Now we're working with video. It's my Endless Free Leads 9 program. Some of you will just watch 2 videos, connect with people, communicate with them. You'll be making sales. We have a scripts book that has 100 strategies and scripts. You can download it here. One unproven, field-tested, can't-fail scripts and techniques to win lifetime customers. I'm going to show you what's in there. And then we have a phone app. So you'll be able to keep the scripts. You'll be able to keep the strategies on how to do this. You can use this as a sales tool, a prospecting tool, and as a training tool. For those of you that are really computer challenged, we break everything down for Facebook, for LinkedIn, and Twitter. Short little videos that help you understand every part of creating the page. When you're done with this, you will have a perfect page. We cover Facebook, cover LinkedIn, cover Twitter. Let's talk about the scripts book. Step-by-step instructions. What to say, first time, second time, third time. Scroll down a little bit. How to get a referral. How to make a sale on someone's birthday. How to make a sale on any holiday. And then once you know what they do, I'm an actor. We not only give you the script, but we give you a strategy to go and find more actors and actresses, and then click on the button. It'll take you over and show you what to say, how to get the conversation started. And all of these are customized for you. I mean, you have to customize them. Talking to somebody whose husband is in the military. Questions, strategy on where to find them. We literally have the gamut covered. One of my favorites, one of my absolute favorites, is somebody in professional athlete. Again, not only will we give you the script, but we'll show you where to find the list of the different teams, where to find the roster, and then how to find members of the roster on Facebook and LinkedIn, and then again down at the bottom, what to say. So this is the home study course. You watch this, you watch these, and you literally duplicate what you see. Remember, we're giving you a recipe. If you follow the recipe, you can't fail. All right? Now, what we've done is I'm packaging this with participation in one of my boot camps. Now, my next boot camp actually starts tomorrow. And I've delayed the start, but we've been active. And so we've got some videos that we want you to watch. We've got an orientation video. We've got a welcome to boot camp. We've already outlined what it takes to get started fast. Some of you will watch this video, and you will be making sales right after watching this one. Secrets of Closing More Sale we did yesterday, and that's going to be posted. All of these videos are live, and you have access to these videos for a year. Tomorrow it starts. How to make sales fast on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. The Secrets of Closing More Sales. This is a boot camp heavy on closing. How to use attraction marketing. Secrets to talking to more people, closing more sales. How to recruit professionals. We also have, as an extra bonus, a training that is included in my Advanced Prosperity Retreat program, where you're going to hear from $1 Million Income Earners. Paula participated in our last retreat, where she talked about the importance of duplication. So you've got some great training here on what it takes to make 6 figures in your business. Now, so you have my boot camp, and you have endless free leads. Now, we put them both together in a special package. Endless free leads is normally $297, actually $299. Boot camp is normally $597. You can get them both for $299. So go to maxsteingart.com/Paula Pritchard. And you can spread your payments out over 2 months. We also accept PayPal. And the bottom line is, when you get this, what we're going to do in boot camp is we're going to help you make 5 sales. You're going to send me the links to your Facebook pages. We're going to bring them up during boot camp. We're going to critique them. We're going to help you put them together. I'll be available to answer your questions. Here's our boot camp schedule right here. And I will be available to answer your questions 12 hours a week. You get on the session. I'll help you with your page. You can send me the conversations that you're having with your prospects. And what we'll do is we'll go over them. We'll tell you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and you're talking to the right person. Let me look in the question box. So the website, again, is maxsteingart.com/Paula Pritchard. And we're going to take this video and we're going to post it on this site so that you'll be able to watch it as many times as you want and take as many notes as you want. Now, I'm doing a webinar right after this one. And if you go to joingotowebinar.com, the webinar ID is 962-263-663. That's 962-263-663. I invite you to come over there and watch me work with the folks that just started boot camp, as well as I'll be available to answer any of your questions. You know, folks, there are 3 simple rules in life. If you do not go after what you want, you'll never have it. And frankly, there are people out there on Facebook waiting to talk to you right now. 2, if you do not ask, the answer will always be no. Simple questions when you're talking to people that will reveal whether or not they're really candidates for your business or not. And if you do not step forward, you will always be in the same place. There are 1.3 billion people waiting to talk to you right now. If you're not talking to 5 people a day about your business, you could be. If you're not making a sale every day, you could be. Because the truth is that when you jump over to Facebook, they're waiting for you right now. They're waiting for you. So I hope that again, you know, whether you participate in my boot camp or not, or you get any of my training programs, the one thing that I really want to stress is there's absolutely no reason why you can't be talking to people on Facebook. we've got dozens of different strategies because you're all different. You're all different, and what works for one person isn't necessarily going to work for something for other people. We have so many different variations and strategies in there. You'll find something that works for you. And in boot camp, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to ensure that it does happen, because I'll be there to answer your questions and help you. So let me see. Anybody else have any questions? Steve says I should have stand closer to the mic. Anybody got any questions? Well, like I said, I really jammed in a lot of information, but I really wanted all of you to, and I really wanted all of you to get the big picture. And so now, here's what you can do. Just go over to Facebook and make a post. Okay, make a post. And look and see what your friends are doing, or the people the people that react to the post, and then start and have a conversation. Reach out to 5 people that share your interest in something. Reach out to 5 people that have your background. Reach out to 5 people that share your passion for a particular hobby. Reach out to 5 people that are in the last network marketing company that you were in. And that's really, I got to tell you something, that's really a great strategy. In fact, I'll talk about that for those of you that join me in the next session. Because frankly, you're all going over to a new company. And there are a lot of people in your old company that aren't happy. Okay, times for boot camp broadcasts, I'll be happy to. So there, literally, you can do a keyword search for people in your old company, and you'll find people. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, these are the times. Now remember, all of these sessions are going to be recorded. So if you miss one, it's okay. It's okay if you miss one. Then within 24 hours, we get these recorded, and then I'm going to be available to work with you during these live sessions. Okay. All right, folks. I've got. Listen, I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you and helping you. And if you got any questions, just get on one of my daily webinars, and let me know you're working with Paula. And like I said, we're here to help. So it's maxsteingart.com/Paula Pritchard, and boot camp starts tomorrow. And we delayed the start of boot camp because we knew a lot of you would want to jump in on this. So until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.